Happy morning. It's 8:13 on November 30th, and I'm in my truck. Now, you say, Sharice, why are you in your truck? I gotta stop saying Sharice. It's Mama's world. So, Mama, why are you in your truck? Because my kids are sleeping still. My fiance is watching sports. And I didn't want no interruptions. So, when I go back in, I will be waking them up to do homeschool. So, I figured I'd get a little time to myself and be able to fully explain this video of my daughter, Serenity, whom last year on Mother's Day suffered SVT. Now, I wrote down some notes in my book because I don't want to, give you guys the wrong information because it's a lot to take in. And the reason why I decided to do this video is because I don't know whom else may be struggling with a significant other or a child or themselves with this condition that my daughter got healed from, and it came literally out the blue on Mother's Day of 2019. Now, I figured I can't hold this in because it could possibly help other families, like I just stated, and I'm just blessed to have my daughter here. And I'm not going to get emotional. I swear. I'm not going to get emotional. I will try not to get emotional. I mean, that's my baby, So get your box of tissues. And if y'all ready, let's go. So my daughter Serenity suffered last year SVT on Mother's Day, which is, forgive me if I do not say the name of it right. I believe it's called supraventricular tachycardia. That's one I do know, tachycardia. I can never say the first one. But it's known as SVT, shortened. Now you say, I never knew that because my daughter was a healthy born child. Thank God all my children were. And Serenity and Raul, which Raul was born with lymphomangioma that my mom discovered. And I praise God that my mom did notice that, which is another story time, which I will speak. And God also healed my youngest son from lymphomangioma. It's a very rare condition that you could get it drained, which is basically a saliva gland that's collecting all of the fluid on the side of his cheek that would look like a bullfrog. So, but now he's healed, as y'all see him in my videos. So, that was like 3 years ago. So that's another story time. This is what I mean. I don't got time for negativity. I'm just so blessed to have my babies here alone, So God took us so far. So, all right, Serenity, what it is basically, all right, it's a common heart, a common heart issue, okay? And basically what it is, hold on, I don't want to give you guys the wrong information. So, like I said, that's in my homework. I was not playing. This is her bio. I do not play. I hold literally everything. So, the most common heart rhythm problem for young people is called, what I just stated, and I'm going to say it again, supraventricular, what did I just say? Tachycardia. There we go. Which is due to abnormal wiring in a child's heart. Now, I don't have any heart issues. Like I stated, my children were all born normal with no any birth defects, thank God. And this is where it gets kind of troublesome for me because I wasn't aware of anything until Mother's Day of last year. Right? Yeah, last year. She came up to me like holding her chest. Now everybody knows Peanut because Peanut, we call her Peanut, which my father gave her that nickname because she was born so tiny even though she was a normal weight. But she was just extremely like her father, skinny and just tiny, but she was healthy. Okay? So it's not like for Serenity to come to us and say she wants to sleep in our bed. But I'm a little bit ahead, so I'm going to bring it back. So Serenity, on Mother's Day, we was going to go out to eat at Golden Corral, okay? And she just, kept telling me her chest feels like it's pumping a lot. Like, literally pumping. Now, the normal, according to what I researched, would be, and when my daughter's cardiologist told me, it would be like, the kids would describe it as a beeping, or it feels like a chest pain for them, okay? Or it could be the heart racing. My daughter explained it to me on Mother's Day that her heart was pounding fast and it hurt. So I said, at the moment, okay, are you and Papa arguing? Which is my youngest son. Well, because let's be real, kids bicker, fight all the time, and they get themselves overworked. And she was acting normal. She was her normal self, playing around, joking around, laughing, giggling. But I did notice her sometimes quiet. Didn't really want to eat, which is one of the signs as well. I forgot to mention that. One of the signs that I noticed of her was she didn't really eat much at Golden Corral, which is so not her. So not her at Golden Corral. She was picking. So, all right. We had a great time at Golden Corral. Went home. Fast forward to the nighttime. She asked to sleep with her dad and I. That's not Peanut. That's not Serenity whatsoever. So I said, what's wrong, Serenity? So she proceeds to tell me, Mom, my chest feels like it's going fast. It hurts. So I was like, okay, I'm going to make an appointment tomorrow. Sure enough, the next morning comes. So she slept with us. So the next morning comes. The next day, I called my awesome retired, as of right now, pediatrician. Took us in right away. Okay. So I try to make Serenity as comfortable as possible, not to get overworked, not to get nervous. So now I'm on edge. That's my baby. What's wrong with my baby? You know? So I'm trying to stay calm for her, you know? But in my mind, I'm a wreck. So for my family, we're all on edge. So I get there, and I think at the time when, it was our time to be called into the room, we was in the room, they took her pressure, right? Her pulse, her pressure, right? Something like that. And it was so it's gotta be, pressure. No, pulse. Sorry, oh my God. And it was 220 or 210. My pediatrician at the time, whom is now retired, said, listen to me. Go straight to the ER immediately. I didn't have a time to react. I got my baby. I was gone. Okay? I was gone. At that moment, I'm like, don't get emotional like I'm trying to get right now. Don't get emotional, because I remember that day like yesterday. Excuse me, like I said, my voice is like this because who knows? I'm always allergies, this, AC, that. So, and if you're wondering why I still got the ACN, I have hot flashes, guys. So, long story short, I take my daughter, we go to our nearest ER in my local city. Don't get emotional, Cherise. So, I remember them. He already called the ER for my daughter. They already wasn't waiting for us, had a room cleared for us and everything. So, I noticed my daughter still being normal. So, I'm trying to be, trying to keep her entertained, not let her feel worried, And I actually have her EKG that they performed on her that day, okay? And going in, okay? Mind you, I just learned how to read this yesterday, the day before yesterday. I'm like, but where is the pulse level? I finally found it, guys. So, this is what it looks like, of course. But entering, upon arrival, was 194. A normal child's pulse, heartbeat, should be a range from 70 to 120 beats per minute, according to Google. Okay? So 194. So, not good. Not good whatsoever. So I'm like, oh my God, what do we do? Like, what's going on? I'm by myself. My fiance's at home freaking out with my other kids because he has to, stay with other children. I call my, I'm at like a chaos in my, I'm like a chicken with his head cut off. Sorry for the terminology, but just running ragged. Don't know what to do, don't know what to think. So I call my mom and dad to say prayers. I pray, everything, And I must say the staff was amazing with my daughter. So he calmed me down. He said, you look very worried, as you should. You're her parent, but we're going to have to stop her heart. I'm sorry. You got to stop my baby's heart? Do you know how I had to take that in? I couldn't look to the side for more support to my fiance. He wasn't there because clearly he's home with our other children. My parents are home. They're not going to have enough time to come down. So it was collect yourself, meaning collect yourself, Sharice. God got you. They know what they're doing. Let's do this. I said, okay. Just like this. Okay. Holding back tears. So they stopped my baby's heart. And I will never forget the day. I know just a little bit disclaimer, it's a little bit graphic right here, but she looked at me. She kind of looked tired. I think she had enough of her heart beating fast. So as she's laying on the bed like this, I'm sitting on this side, the left side. And I'm like, what's up, Ma? How you doing? Just trying to joke with her. She goes, they stopped her heart. She just looked at me. I didn't know. They just stopped it, and then she came back. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh my God, no. But it's like, I'm not going to get emotional. It's like, how can you not get emotional? But it's just like, this is why I'm so protective of my kids. Seeing my daughter for that split second. Oh my God. I couldn't imagine the family members out there, a family that go through things with their kids. And here we are complaining of things that really don't have any significant value in life. And to see my daughter just for a split second, it broke my heart, And I don't mean to get emotional, but this is why I'm so overprotective of my family. And it's that God brought us through a lot. And I'm sorry. And I'm just so grateful that I was fortunate to have my daughter still here. We only have one heart, And this is why I feel the need to spread this to everyone. Because you don't know. You don't know what a little kid is going through because they don't know how to voice it to us. And sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just look at it like, you guys were just playing around. You calm down and whatever. No, sometimes we just need to just go. Take our kids and just go. If I had a little guilt trip, at first I was really hard on myself, where I said to myself, I should have brought her that night to the ER that she complained. What happened if I would have lost my daughter that night? And I think people will say, Sharice, it's not your fault. You did the right thing. You did what any other person would have done, any parent. But why I didn't go that night is what I'm saying. Why I didn't go that night is beyond me. But I'm glad I went the next day and we caught it right on time. Because at the pediatrician's office, it was way above 210, 220. And then I'm just glad God was able to heal my peanut, So after they stopped my baby's heart, it was 73 beats per minute. That's normal. Okay. So we got her situated. We went home. Okay. So I'm trying to make this video not as long as possible, but give you the nitty gritty, the good stuff. So basically, they told me to follow up with a cardiologist for her. We made an appointment right there and then in the hospital. Serious it was. They called up, which is the best hospital in Connecticut to address for children, and they were amazing. I mean, I had nothing but God sent people for my daughter. And I got like literally lint flying everywhere from my robe because one of my children decided to wash my robe with towels. So now I gotta go home and duct tape it. Yes, I said duct tape because that's what I use. So after that, we met up with a cardiologist. Now, mind you, this happened in May 13th. Right? Yeah, May 13th. Yeah, May 13th. And I went to see the cardiologist shortly, I believe it was in July. Yeah, July. Anyways, we see the cardiologist after that. I didn't write it down here. But we see the cardiologist, who was awesome, by the way. And, you know, he sees obviously her EKG. Was like, wow, like, you know, just asking us her history. And he said sometimes this does happen out of nowhere. It happens to kids now, and teenagers and adults and so forth. So with that being said, okay, you have options, and he was explaining to us our options, okay, which would be give her medication in hopes to regulate it, her heart, it was the rhythm, okay, or it can resolve on its own and we just have to wait, or she can stop it on her own by, I guess I'm gonna teach her little things about it. Don't remember the exercises, but my fiance and I made our decision literally like the same day we got home. We called, we're gonna do the surgery. Now you say, why, Sharice? Mama, because I'm not gonna wait around for my daughter to have another episode the way I just experienced and what she experienced. I'm not gonna have her go through that. The way she was telling me, Ma, if my chest hurts. I mean, if you would have seen how fast, I mean, you could see her chest going like this to her shirt. Right here. I'm not going to go through that again. We're going to put her through that again. You know? And I'm just going to go ahead and go with the surgery. I prayed about it with my family. We all prayed. I prayed. And the right conviction thing to do that I got in my heart was to have my baby have surgery. So they were awesome with the surgery as well, because it happened like happened in May, so we had her surgery in July of last year. So the surgery was 4 hours long. Okay, so what it is called a catheter ablation. Now I'm familiar with ablations because I had that prior to my hysterectomy when they burned the lining of my uterus, for I will no longer have a menstrual. So clearly they're gonna burn something in my daughter's heart to stop the irregular wiring. Okay, so I educated myself on it. Of course, I researched a lot. Okay, of course, you know, surgery, who's not? So I'm going to read you guys what it is, okay, for you could have a better understanding. So it's a procedure done with a catheter through her growing area is where they went. The side of her vagina, up top, okay, her pubic area, not vagina, her pubic area, literally the sides of it, they insert a catheter in those little two holes, which is, to this day, you cannot see it. And they're going to go ahead and proceed with a catheter throughout her growing area into her blood vessels where the heart is mapped electronically, right? Electronically pathway, causing the problem to eliminate, leading to a cure for the disorder. So basically, yeah, exactly what I just said. Let me not overthink it. Now, I was like, wait, they're gonna go through her what? So when he said to me, Sharice, and my fiance Raul, the success rate was 98%. And it's crazy. But even when on Google, says the same thing. And it is. My daughter has not had an issue. And I think I got to learn to chill. Because I always ask her, Ma, you okay? I baby her a lot. And I baby her to a certain degree. Because I don't want her to think, well, my heart is this. No, I want her to know you're normal. You're healthy. God healed you. He guided the surgeon's hands to be able to go ahead and eliminate the issue. But you are healed in the name of Jesus. So certain things I don't allow her to do, certain things that I don't allow people to do to my daughter is I don't scare her because I'm afraid that would speed it up anyways. But she's healed, but I'm just very cautious with my baby. So no scaring, okay? No scaring my daughter, not getting her too riled up. It's just a precaution I do. Not necessarily what was told to me to do. Let me bring this down a little bit. But what I wanted to do, That's why I say it's precautions I take. So that was the experience I had with my daughter, guys. And the thing about it is, we had to go for a 2-month visit. They did an ultrasound of her heart. It looks amazing. They also did an EKG. Amazing. No issues. In time to time, I would ask my daughter, Serenity, how do you feel? Don't run up and down the stairs. Relax. Also, I forgot to mention the dieting as well. Since she is a bit shorter, since she is very petite, and like I said, quarantine got the best of us. We done gained some weight. I tried to put her, trying to ease the whole, I wouldn't say dieting, lifestyle change. Going up and down the stairs when you're heavier causes a lot of issues with your heart where you're going to feel out of breath. So I tell her, don't run up and down my stairs. Don't run back and forth. Oh, the bus. I forgot today's Monday. Oh my God, he's gonna hit my truck. Is he beeping at me? Let me move over, guys. So, what I'm saying is I'm gonna start putting her on a better lifestyle change with the eating is concerned to help her relieve any pressure. Just a precaution. It's me, not what the doctor said. Me, So, again, I just wanted to share what happened with my daughter, and if I can help anyone out there that could be experiencing or don't know symptoms or what exactly is SVT, supraventricular type. Oh my God, I keep forgetting oh my God, tachycardia, whatever that word. It is, it's serious, guys. I mean, no one wants to see their child in pain or ill, but let's attack the problem. Let's address it. Let's get the right information. Let's do what's best. And I'm just grateful that God has been really good with my children and I. Never in a million years I thought as a mother I would have to go through something like that. This is where pregnancy and having children is very serious. This is where I tell my son, this is where I tell my daughter, you just don't just have babies like that. You don't just do whatever you want with kids because it's a big deal. It's a blessing. A lot comes with it. Even during pregnancy. Everything. I mean, I did not miss one appointment with none of my kids during my pregnancy. Not saying whoever did is bad. No. But the type of person I am, I'm too on edge where I'm worried a lot. And I need to learn to just, God got me. God is going to take care. God is not going to give me a battle I can't handle. God knows I'm a warrior. God knows you're a warrior. We're all warriors. Okay? So whenever you feel like you're defeated, you're not. God got you. Just speak to him. Same thing with my daughter. I felt defeated. I felt like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Everything. I started, even with my son, my youngest son, when he had the lymphomangioma. You know? So I felt like, what did I do wrong? What is it? You know, I had so many sleepless nights. I had so many nights where I just cried in the shower because I didn't want no one to see me worried. When I shouldn't be worried. God, I mean, yeah, of course I'm gonna be worried, but I got God. God's gonna be there for me and my kids and my fiance, whomever, you know? So, you know, this is why I don't understand people who feel the need to drag kids in situations where arguments or one another or enemies want to wish bad upon someone else's kids or make fun of someone else's kid who had surgery. Believe it or not, that happened to me. And that's disgusting. Truly, and I pray for that person. That's disgusting. Like, and that person has their own kids. Wish them well. God bless you. You know, a child is an innocent being. It's a blessing to even have a baby. Let alone one baby, never mind 4 that I have. And I have 1 angel baby. So it's like, this is why I'm so protective. This is why, I mean, I love my babies. I do whatever I have to do for them. I don't care whom it is. I'm on the battlefield for them. Okay? Just know that. Okay? I can't stress that enough. That please, 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 look what's going on in the world. Negativity is not a priority. Stupidity, ignorance, any of that sort. Let God handle them people who wish ill on people's children, or mock. Let God handle them. Because clearly they're battling something within themselves to even utter such disgrace, disgust, filth. You know what I mean? And this is why I'm all about my family, because God done brought my kids, my fiance, and I through some trials and tribulations, honey. And I am so proud of where I'm at. I'm so happy where we're at as in a relationship. I'm so happy I have 4 amazing children. Let's keep it real. And I feel like, again, this testimony, even though I did get emotional, that's my baby, y'all. That's my baby. It's just like, wow, look at this. Like, this EKG looks crazy. Like, wow. Like, 194 for, at the time, an 8-year-old? Nah, it's not cool. It could have been much worse. Count your blessings. Even during these trying times. My kids don't understand why I don't let them go out. Far as, like, you seen that, right? Fiance, see way back there. I don't let them go out because I'm too afraid of what's going on. Corona. My oldest son got asthma. Chronic asthma on top of that. Okay? Where he needs his inhaler every day. He's going to be 17 in 2 months. And it's like, I baby him too. I baby all my kids. Even my dog. Even my dog is babied. You know? And it's like, you gotta be this way. For me, anyways. I feel like I gotta be this way. It's like I want to wrap my kids in a bubble. And my fiance in a bubble. And myself in a bubble. My parents in a bubble. My brothers in a bubble. My nieces and nephew in a bubble. Because it's just crazy. So, enough yapping about whatever. But I just wanted to share this story time of my beautiful daughter, Serenity. Alexis is her middle name. And just tell you, I mean, I keep literally like everything about her. When she was in school last year, I had to get a note. She couldn't participate in no gym activity until her surgery date. So I had to do that. I was like, no one touched my daughter, so it was rough. But I hope I helped or tried to help some families out there who I don't know, may be experiencing or may have had the similar situations. But I just wanted to share my testimony to my baby girl that, God is amazing, God is great, and it could have been much worse. And to see a child like that, it's just like, and especially your own being, someone I carried in my belly, it's like, oh my God, no, hell no, not my baby. It's when you think it can't happen to you, it can. So cherish, be humble, count your blessings is what I'm saying, I'm getting at, and I'm just like, I look at her and I look at everyone like, that is negative, that try to be negative in my life anyways, or any negativity. I'm like, listen, I don't get the time. I'm good. My baby, my daughters, my sons, my mom, my dad, my brothers, my nieces and nephews, everyone I have in my life and I hold dear to my life, I just think of them and like, I don't got the time. We've been through a lot as it is. I'm just blessed to even share this story with you guys, because like I said, it could have been worse. No parent should go through any of that. That feeling, that emotion. I mean, the 4 hours surgery was like, oh my God, what's going on? We were looking for a doctor. Every time someone walks by, the doctor, we were on edge. And we were tired, of course. But all we kept thinking about, oh my God, my daughter, our daughter, she okay? What is the news? Like, we were just waiting. And when he said she had a little hole that they burned, it was like 1.5. So they burned it. And she's healed, guys. She's healed. And Serenity is better than ever. So I hope I helped. I just wanted to share, like I said many times in this video, that this SVT, supraventricular, wait a minute, where'd it go? Supraventricular tachycardia, which is an abnormal wiring in a child's heart, okay? And I want to make people aware of it. Not a lot of people are aware of it. Not a lot of people have a support system where they can lean on, or they can find information with them, or to even vent to, or whatever. This is what it is. I'm a research queen, I feel. Like, I need to stop doing that. But, that's what it is, guys. You have many options. Whatever option fits your child or you, your loved one, whomever. There's options. You pick the best one and talk to God about it. And then I just pray and hope, everything goes well. But for my child, I chose the catheter, ablation for my daughter. That's what we did. My fiance and I, amongst my parents, we prayed about it. We talked about it. We called the same day. We're going to do the surgery, doc. So, to see a man cry on his offspring, like his daughter, is very touching, meaningful, and a reality check. Like, we don't need we don't need no distractions. Everything else is like an eye-opener. It's like the superficial stuff is garbage. there's irrelevant negativity, fighting with your spouse for whatever or whomever, when you got this beloved child of yours or significant other, whatever, who's going through issues, it just makes you realize, like, yo, I could have lost my kid. I could have lost my loved one. And here I am worried about he said, she said stuff. Or why this one and that one don't talk to me. Or why this one and that one acting like this. No, you can have all that. I want mines. I'm going to care for mines. It's like a reality check, you know? So, again, guys, thank you for watching. And excuse my tears for my baby girl, but they're real tears because, you know, it was a very rough moment to see that. Your child's heart just stop and a blank stares at you. Yeah. Kind of brings you to a state of mind like, nah, you know? Make you reevaluate life in a way, in a big way. And shout out to my pediatrician who retired on me. I love you. You've been the best. He's always went above and beyond for my kids. And, you know, the last day that he retired, I remember receiving that letter that he was going to retire. I cried. I don't want him to go nowhere. He understood me. He understood how I operated, where I didn't take no for an answer when it comes to my kids. Even in life in general, I don't take no for an answer. Even though he never, ever, like, quit on me. We always found a way to find a solution for anything that happened. You get it? I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Like, he was always by my side. He always didn't let me give up. He always used to tell me great things about my parenting, great things about my kids. And I do see him from time to time. And I'd be like, why you just can't go back? I want you back. But right now I do have a great pediatrician as well. I had him when I was younger for myself, and my brothers had him too. He was there for my oldest son, and now we're back with him again. So, again, guys, many blessings. Count your blessings, and stay safe, stay blessed. Forget negativity. Cherish your loved ones. Holiday seasons are coming up. We're all struggling. We're all having a rough time. We're all trying to make it through this pandemic. We all are in this together. Let's not forget. No one's better than nobody. No one is beneath anybody else. But you can choose to control your reactions to stupidity, negativity, anything. Don't let no one rob you of your joy, not even the devil. Don't let no one take you out your, your growth. If you change for a better person and more happy, don't let no one take you out of your happy zone. There we go. See how I got happy? That's what I meant. Your happy zone. All right, guys. So I'm gonna go home. It's 8:51. I gotta go home and start school. Bye.